This is my Harbor Freight air compressor. Couldn't even tell you what size it is. I've had this thing probably, I don't know, 15 years, if not longer than that. It's a 21-gallon air compressor. The first thing that broke on this was the plastic fan here. And I found this aftermarket fan on eBay 10 years ago, if not longer. I'm having air leaking issues. And it's right here. I think this is a check valve. You can kind of hear that. Let's plug it up one time here. It's going to get loud for a second. Can you hear that? Not sure if this just isn't seating properly. I think this is a check valve. I think we're going to let this drain out, and then I'm going to maybe start taking this right here apart and see exactly what's going on. This is what fills the tank up here. So it's got to be a check valve because it's not leaking back here and it's only leaking right there. I wonder if I can just tighten this up. It's not leaking anymore. So let's take this cap off here. I want to say there's a spring underneath it and like a rubber seal. And the seal is being pushed against the inlet tube here or something in here when there's no air being applied, because this is the check valve. And then once the air compressor stops, the spring pushes the seal back against that opening there so the air doesn't escape backwards. So let's just see exactly. I think it'd be cool just to open it up and see. I went ahead and drained the air compressor. Well, that's exactly all it is. There's a spring right here. You got this cap, and you have this seal right here that just fell down. And here's the seal. You can tell that's the side that the spring goes on because it's indented right there. The seal doesn't look bad at all from what I can tell. I've never, had an issue with this right here before, or a check valve, but it's cool to see how that works. See if I can get you down in here so we can look down in there as well. Yep, that's what it looks like. It looks like that's just the inlet tube from that copper there. Tell you what, let's take this right here, nut right here off, and let's see if that's what that is right there. So there's that. Let's get you back down again and look. So there's like a piece of extension in there, or a piece of pipe in there that connects. I guess this right here, piece of copper goes into there. Sorry for the glare. And then that spring and that little seal rides up in there. Very simple. Very, very simple. If you have a leak on your air compressor, whether it be a Harbor Freight or I guess whatever brand it could be, I would maybe suggest taking this apart first before you go buying another one. Because I had one in my Amazon basket or page. I was gonna purchase it, but I'm glad I didn't now. It goes just like that. I'm gonna hook it back up, see if it'll run and leak again. All right, I think it was like 135 PSI is what I have the pressure switch set for. Don't hear any leaking now, which is good. It was leaking right here. The copper pipe looks like it's pinched right here too. I think that's where the factory or the stock fan shroud went to. It's not leaking right there anymore. That's good. All right, while I got it out of its little nook back there, figure we might as well drain it. I put this ball valve on here a long time ago. I haven't drained it in a while. I know you're supposed to drain these things like every day, I believe. I've not done that, so let's see what happens here. Anyways, we've got oil in it. I don't think I'm gonna change it. Oil looks good, so it's not leaking right now, which is another good thing. But I might go ahead and, while I have it out, I might go ahead and try to clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna just hit it up with some Windex, try to clean it up before I put it back in its place. Probably not the best thing to use, but that's what I'm gonna use. Yeah, it's a little dirty. Well, guys, I just wiped it down real quick. It's not perfect by any means. You know, I'm gonna put it back into the side of my garage where you really don't see it, since it's behind like a little nook. Now, I will say, I was about to order that piece right there. I was about to order that. In fact, it's in my Amazon cart. But I said before I ordered it, I want to come outside and see if I can tighten this right here cap up, if that would fix the problem. So, you know, if you're thinking about ordering one of these, maybe you should try to tighten this up here, that cap, before you order it. And you know, you might save yourself some money. Right now, it's not leaking. I didn't even plan on making a video about that, but I haven't seen any videos about people tightening the cap right here. Yeah, you might want to try that if you have a leaky air compressor, especially one of these from like Harbor Freight here. Come to think about it, my mother-in-law gave me this right here when we moved into this house, and I bought my house in 2003, so it'll be 20 years old this year. So anyways, with that being said, appreciate you guys watching the video. Just something to you know, to try out before you go ordering parts. But if you have to order a part, I'll try to place this right here in the description below where you can check that out as well.